and what the client end goals are. So we go through fairly extensive client expectation setting exercises. Those will either involve actual demonstrations of the technology relative to the application and in the vertical that you're looking at. Occasionally we'll do proof of concepts where we're actually building your application for you as a way of proving the concept and the applicability to your business. Yes, we have a professional services team to support advanced integrations and so on, but in truth, XMPie is an open standards platform. So PDF is a standard output format, but we consume all other variable formats. We can connect to a simple Excel or CSV file, but we connect to any ODBC data source. We're a JDF-enabled technology, so we auto-populate job tickets right onto your press, and we integrate seamlessly into your commercial and digital workflows. When you want to pass your job order information into an MIS system or into an accounting package, we use CXML and XML, the industry standards for those technologies, so we can take the order information and feed it seamlessly into those systems, whether you're using QuickBooks, or whether you're using Avanti, whether you're using EFI or any other solution. So XMPie was really built around open standards. When we talk about our web-to-print technology, it's standard HTML, cascading style sheets. Any web developer understands what our technology does. So while we can help you, in truth, there's a very large user group community that can stand in and also offer their support. We have companies that have built up around us simply to create the opportunity to build applications for clients. And in many cases, they're specialized. Some are in financial services, some deal with automotive marketing services, some deal with franchise. So we're blessed. We have been in the market for so long that we literally have hundreds and hundreds of case studies. Whether your client is an automotive dealership, whether it's a medical services company, a professional services company, whether it's financial service, grocery store, it doesn't matter. We have a wealth of case studies. So our first lesson is really never to try and recreate the wheel. We'll show you what others in your area have done, similar to what you're looking to achieve, and then we'll blueprint out the requirements to make you successful in light of the goals that you set before us.
Thanks so much.
That helped.
Yes, and XMPie user group has a very active social media community. And actually, Xerox is one of the most active manufacturers on social media. So if you're on social media and you have questions, they really are very responsive. Epson, how do you help your customers get continuing education and learn how to get the most out of the machines that you're placing?
Well, Epson has a slightly different go-to-market strategy than some of the other manufacturers. We feel that a very strong, educated dealer channel is the best way to bring the products to the end user, in this case to the print community. So we've partnered with a lot of very high quality and high knowledge-based dealerships that have the trained staff on hand. They have the account managers, they have the service technicians and the people available to install product, to train on the uses and all the different software that are available. I mean, we ship, as an example, we'll ship a wide format signage machine. It'll have an Onyx RIP possibly in the box, but that doesn't mean that's the only solution. I mean, companies are going to have their own RIP solutions that they're comfortable with, and all of the Epson products, no matter what the channel that they go into, have multiple support with pretty much everybody, all of the RIP manufacturers and things on the market. So our dealers are actually very well trained at making sure that those features and the requirements fit into your workflow. So they're the people that we train on our specific products and workflow, but then they bring a whole added level because they also supply all the media. They also supply all of the other external components that are necessary to help you be successful and to provide all of the different products that you need to your customer. So they actually roll all that together and provide that in kind of a complete package. So we're very focused on making sure that all of our dealers are up to date on, all of the important information about, the drivers, all the updated firmware, everything that the customers need in order to make sure that the product harmonizes well with their workflow, and then also to be aware of all of the things that, they can bring to not just, a printer's just a machine, but what components do they bring to the table to make it profitable for you? What medias do they have that help you fit the needs of your customers, and what other types of maybe workflow areas to help make that product more profitable and function better in your workflow. So
Thanks so
that's
much.
our take on it.
Thanks. So with MiraLupa, it's a little different. So tell people about how you help printers white label your technology, if you do. I don't even know if you do. I'm assuming you do.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll answer it a little bit in a roundabout way, sorry. But, at MiraLupa, what we've done is we've built a platform which allows people to do storytelling. And I think if you want to step out of the box a little bit, and picking up on what Christian had mentioned earlier, when you think about it, you as printers, what you're doing is you're helping your clients tell their story. So you're not just printing something, you're actually helping them so that they can tell their story, whatever it might be, to their customers. And at MiraLupa, essentially what we're doing is exactly the same thing. So we've built a platform that is, in a sense, all about storytelling. It's all about, how do I go from a printed piece now to the digital world as quickly as possible, as easily as possible? How do I engage customers in a more meaningful way by building layers, if you will, from a printed piece right through to what ultimately all customers want, which is they want their customers to buy products and services. So how do you make that life easier? How do you get customers to go from point A to point of purchase? How MiraLupa does that, because we're in such a nascent business, is that we build case studies, we help our printers with ideas, we help printers with innovative solutions, and so we stand there next to our value-added resellers, who are the printers, in coming up with solutions that are very customized to the customers that they serve.
Thanks so much. So Skrillex, how are you helping the printers who get Scodified, to get the most out of their Scodification devices? Skrillex.
There are two approaches that we generally take in that. The one is, of course, we tend to, on a corporate level, engage with the brands, because the brands need to know about this technology. Once they know about this technology and they can integrate it into their marketing campaigns, it helps our customers, the printers, to actually fulfill what the brands are looking for. So we're doing this as a pull type strategy. At the same time, we follow the push approach, where we're trying to push this technology into the markets through the applications that we have. Drupa 2012, the company had one press platform and 3 applications. Last Drupa, the company had 3 press platforms and 9 applications. So you can see that we're going with this approach of the different applications. And for us, the machine is a bit like a phone or an iPhone type design, if I use this example, where it is a platform and we're using the applications to try to make a major difference. So it isn't there to just print, because we can do print in digital, we can do print in offset, we can do print in flex. So print exists in various forms. We're using the applications to make print stand out. And that's how we do it. So one way, corporate, at the brand level, engaging with them, telling them what the technology and the capabilities are, and 2, pushing it onto the market and helping them with new applications as they come up and come along.
Thank you so much. So we'll just wrap it up by coming back around. If you can
Sure.
tell everybody where you are here at the show and the people watching at home, how they can get in touch with you, please.
Skrillex, we're here in this hall, 5528. We've got lots of fantastic samples. Come and touch them, because not only seeing is believing, actually touching is believing in this case. Skrillex.com. You have a fantastic YouTube channel, lots of videos, really clever setup, and a lot of resources there. So you'll find us there, and of course you'll find us on social media as well.
Thank you so much, Robert. MiraLupa, where are you?
Yeah,
you got it.
MiraLupa.com is most probably the best gateway to find us. We're also in the booth 55.6, just over here. We have lots of examples of packaging that's augmented, catalogs that are augmented, card decks that are augmented. So we could show you lots of examples of how other companies are using this quite successfully.
Thanks so much. Epson?
You can reach us at epson.ca, and we're here in the show. We have a large booth about halfway down between 51 and aisle 51 and 5200, and we have all of our products on display at the booth: solvent, dye sub, DTG, proofing, and labels.
Thank you so much. XMPi?
So you can find, as I said, hundreds of case studies, product information at xmpi.com. You can even download trial software if you're interested in just taking a look at how to get your feet wet in variable print. Additionally, I'm part of the Xerox booth, so just towards the front hall, and if you're leaving, it'd be, I guess, on your right-hand side. But we can show you live applications for variable print, web to print, and full cross-media marketing. Just drop by and say hello. I'd be happy to chat with you.
Thanks so much. And I just want to point out, Burton, that these students from Ryerson just used your software to do a variable data printing job.
It's actually
Cool, right?
It's installed in a number of universities and colleges to help the skill set.
Yeah.
Ryerson, thank you.
So, okay. Canon?
You obviously can find us on our website, canon.ca, and our booth is right at the main entrance, so please feel free to drop by and see what inkjet technology can do for you, as well as our toner-based equipment, cut sheet, as well as continuous feed. Looking forward to see you in there.
And Dave, you had a bunch of really cool show and tell stuff here, so
Yeah.
if anybody wants to see it after this panel's over, you could just do it there or in your booth.
Yeah, we're
Dave
at
does it in his booth.
I do it in my booth over here at 5352. It's about 75 meters right down this hall here, this aisle. As Deb said, I have some samples with me, but they're in the booth as well. UV, check out the dye sublimation. Muto.com has instructional videos. You can request samples. If you don't see something at the booth or on the floor here that you want a sample of on a particular media, go to our website, muto.com, and you can request that printed sample be sent to you. So hope to see you.
So thank you so much, gentlemen. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone watching here at the show and at home. Hey, applause. And we'll be back in 10 minutes with Optimize Prime, transforming your workflow.
Sexy. Are you here for the day? Yes.